Philadelphia 76ers turmoil. Obviously, they had a player meeting the other day. Tyrese Maxey called out Joel Embiid about being tardy, being late. Other players called each other out and other stuff. And it just got out to the public. And Embiid basically, he just said today that whoever leaked it is a SHIT. Like that wasn't cool. And to some, we probably should know about this. But the 76ers, they are 2-12. They're not looking like a good team. Turmoil. Paul George just got hurt again last night.
Same knee.
Yeah, that bet you had over the summer is not looking good, brother. But we took that away, so it doesn't matter.
Man, bro.
Even though you said not 70, but even if you said 60, he still ain't getting that, so it don't even matter at this point. But that bet is done with.
I was so high on Philly coming into the season. But injuries have killed them time and time and time again. But I like the fact that even though they still lost, I like the fact that when Joel was called out, he stepped up his play. He dropped 33 and 11, even though they still lost. But they got to find a way to win. They just got to find ways to win. I think when Paul George came back, Nick Nurse should have left Kelly Oubre in the starting lineup because he was playing well before Paul George got there. Now you got him on the bench. It's like, bro, I've been playing good. Now you're going to bench me? I understand Paul George is back, but dang.
I started him when he was there, though. I thought they were both starting.
No, Kelly Oubre started coming off the bench.
When Paul George came back?
Yeah, I think he probably started with him like that first game. But like the last couple of games, he's been coming off the bench.
Kelly started against the Suns. He started against the Clippers, the Lakers. He started against the Lakers, the Hornets. He started with the Hornets, the Knicks. He started with the Knicks. I think he's been in the lineup low key with him. Not gonna lie.
Did he start against
You must be talking about when Joel came back.
Did he start against Orlando or Miami or Memphis?
No, he didn't. He didn't. Yeah. You said when Paul George came back. You must. I guess you meant to say Joel.
Okay, yeah, when Joel came back, he hasn't been starting. He still deserves to be in the starting lineup because he's still a good defensive player, and he can still score. He can create his own shot. I mean, I guess he probably put him on the bench because they need bench scoring, but you messed up the whole flow of the offense with the first unit. It's just terrible over there. 2-12 is crazy. Now that Paul George is gone, he's gonna be gone for at least a couple of weeks.
Gone for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for a couple of weeks. So, but the only good thing is Joel is back, and Jared McCain has been playing really good. Tyrese Maxey's back now. So hopefully they can turn it around. I was high on them. I really was, but these injuries suck.
High as hell in our power rankings. You had them
injuries suck.
Hell.
Injuries suck, man. Injuries suck.
I don't even think I had them that high. I still got my team, or did I throw it away? I probably threw it away. I threw that crap away.
I mean, I did say barring injuries, so.
But you knew Paul George gets hurt and Joel gets hurt, so it's like. I mean, I don't know what you expected. Things would just magically just.
Yeah, I thought Paul George gonna have a healthy year. I believe if Paul George would have started off the year with them, they wouldn't be 2-12.
I agree with that. I definitely agree. I agree 100% on that.
Because even if they didn't have Joel Embiid, they definitely be better than 2-12. And then I feel like Joel would have came back and it would have been a lot smoother transition. Now it's ugly because it's like Tyrese went out. Then Paul George didn't start the season. Now he's back out when Joel just came back. So it's like, it's all nasty over there.
So yeah, I agree. If Paul George is there, do I think they have 2 wins? Hell no. They probably at least have 5. At least 5 with just Paul George and Tyrese Maxey. But we've seen when Tyrese Maxey is the best player, it's like he can only do so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can only do so much. And then when you said, like you said, I think you meant to say Joel. When he came back, they should have kept Kelly in the starting lineup, and because they kept Kyle Lowry in the starting lineup. And maybe Nick Nurse is like, okay, if we start say Jared McCain, Kelly, Caleb, Paul, is like, who is really like the primary ball handler? That's just what I'm thinking. Because Kyle Lowry, he's a ball handler, obviously, point guard. So I think that's why he wanted him to stay in the star lineup just to have ball handler. I get that. I understand that. So the Sixers on offense, they're 29th in points per game with 103. They're last in shooting percentage at 42%. They're 29th in three-point percentage at 31%. And they're last in offensive efficiency. So it doesn't take a rocket science to basically say they're not good. Their offense is not good. Their defense is basically the middle. It's basically like in the bottom teens. So the defense is whatever. But it's not looking good. Like you said, Paul George hurts his knee, is out. Tyrese Maxey is there. They keep losing. Joel is out. They lose. Paul George comes back. Then Tyrese Maxey basically gets hurt. As soon as Paul George comes back, he gets hurt. Then it's basically just Paul George and role players. They're still losing. Then Joel B comes back. It's Paul George and Joel. They're still losing. Then we finally see all three on the court. And what that lasts? What, like an hour in real time? And like an hour in real time? So it's like, it's really just the injuries. The injuries are messing them up. And I just feel like when they had the team meeting, in my head, it's like, okay, y'all calling out Joel Embiid for being tardy. But like I've been seeing what other people say, bro, the man probably been late forever. Yeah. Like, let's not act like, why are we doing this now? We're only doing this because we're taking L's. Like, that's really why we only do that. And when they were winning, bro, they probably don't never do nothing, especially when you're the best player. You ain't gonna tell, just like at a regular job. If you come into work all the time to basically be thirsty and all that, that job ain't gonna tell you nothing. Trust me, I know, and I ain't gonna say what I was doing, but that's neither here or there. You're not gonna do that. Like, so having the team meeting was just crazy, and like, it's bad. They're not. It is like they're not even winning close games. They're basically getting beat down.
I mean, weirdly enough, I think for some reason I think they're gonna go on a win streak now since Joel is back and Tyrese is back. So it's like those two been used to playing with just those two and a bunch of role players. So I think with them coming back, they're gonna win a lot of more games now. Because then on top of that, when Tyrese Maxey came back, he was on a minutes restriction.
Yeah.
I don't even think he played more than 25 minutes.
No, I think he just played 20.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I think it's for some reason I think they can still salvage their season. I think they can still come back and fight for a playoff spot because the East is weak, bro.
East.
Yeah, the East is weak, so they can go on a win streak and they can easily jump back up to at least 6. If not the play-in for sure. But
I mean, they're only 4 games out of the play-in.
Yeah, so I mean, and then we still young. It's not even 20 games into the season. I mean, not even a quarter into the season yet. So, but it all depends on how long Paul George is out because it is the same knee. He hyperextended the same knee, and how much damage did he do to that knee? Hopefully he's only out for a couple of weeks and they can get him back. But like you said, they've been injured. They haven't had a chance to. They still haven't had a chance to jail for real.
So we've literally seen probably in half of all 3 of them.
Yep.
And honestly, I saw Paul George playing like boo-boo. Maxey's on minutes restriction, so that is what it is. And Joel Embiid was playing good for once because he was not playing good since he's come back. He's played. Honestly, I ain't even gonna say okay. He hasn't been playing good, period, since he's come back. But yesterday was his first like really good game. But I'm not. If it was a panic meter right now, because didn't we do that topic about panicking on teams? And I forgot what. I think we had Philly. I don't really remember what we did. I have to go back and look at the video. Right now, I'm putting them boys at like they at a 10. I ain't gonna lie. I'm putting them at 10. I want to be nice and say like an 8, but I can't even put an 8. I can't even put 8. I'm putting straight up 10. Because now you have Now you need two things to happen. You need really other teams to lose, and you guys got to win. At least if you was above, all we gotta do is just keep winning, man, and we good.
I
Now
think
we
they
need
off.
both.
I think their offense is gonna get better though, because now Joel is back. Because most of them games they didn't have Joel and they didn't have Paul George. And then Paul George is coming back off an injury. He wasn't playing well. Joel hasn't, like you said, this is Joel's first good game. So I think their offense is gonna get better than 29th now that they got Joel back and they got Maxey back. It's probably gonna be around middle of the pack, but I think it's gonna get better. It can't get no worse than this.
No, I think, bro, I don't care what nobody say. We thought they can at least get five wins.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, for sure.
You only have 2, and that was against
they play tonight?
the Hornets, who you basically went in an overtime with. And I don't even remember who was really the first win. I don't even really remember. Who was the man? You gotta go back.
Their first win was against the Pacers.
They barely won that game. So it's like
they went to OT.
So basically, both your wins were getting in overtime against teams that are really not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what more I don't know. Like, I don't care. Who would have thought the Wizards and the Raptors would have better records than them? 3-12 and 2-11.
The Jazz got a better record than them.
It's bad.
The Jazz got a better record. That's insane.
It's bad. It is bad out here. It's bad, but I still do have a little bit of faith of the 76ers. I do think, like you said, I think the offense will get better eventually. But now that Paul George is out, but I agree with you. You know, they've had, Tyrese Maxey and Joel have been playing together with just them and role players. So they should get together. And once Maxey gets off minutes restriction, I think that's when they'll get back together. They'll get it right. I think they play. Who do they play tomorrow?
I just looked it up. They play the Nets.
They're getting that W.
They should win that game.
They're getting that W. They're getting that W. They're favored by 8. They're favored by 8 at home. They should win. Yep. The Nets are not good.
Does Ben Simmons play?
I don't know.
Because they don't play. Do they play today? No, they don't play today. They played yesterday. So this is not a back-to-back. He should play. He should.
I think he plays. I think Ben Simmons is gonna play. I think
he's been playing good for the last couple of games. Ben Simmons has been playing good.
I already told you I put my stock in Ben Simmons. I put my stock. No, I already told you. All right, that is it for the 76ers and their dysfunctional franchise.